So what the kids try to do is create one that can't be solved? Is that what you try, what the students would try to do?
What I would start with is I would start with a template where I know the solution, so I can very quickly go around the class and I can see very quickly this student is on track, this student is not. And then, after they get through that initial template, which is more for my benefit than for theirs, then they get just a free piece of graph paper, and then they are trying to come up with their own design, as small as possible, that has not got two solutions. And the winner is if you want to have a winner, the winner is the person who finds the first one that doesn't have two solutions. And I don't insist that children make their own loops. Some kids just want to crack other people, so they get up and wander around and try to break other people's. And it's a loosely organized class, and I've had a lot of success with it.
So what is the size of the smallest one, area-wise, that doesn't have two squares? Do you want to give that away, or?
No. I mean, if you got, I don't know what graph paper is. I'm not going to ask you to solve it, but it's pretty small. Like it's less than 49 square units. I'll give you that. Katja.
Do kids have to prove that it does not have two squares?
Well, they prove it by giving a counterexample. Yeah, so there is a counterexample. You can find a loop that does not have two squares, other than the unit.
I think what Tatiana's question was is, do they prove that by the whole class tries and they only find one, or do they actually have some further logic that you ask them for to somehow organize it so that they can convince everybody that for sure there's only one?
Yeah, I don't bring the students back again. I typically see students for 45 minutes, so I would rather keep it quiet, those kids that have a breakthrough, in that 45-minute period. But if you're with students for longer, then I definitely would experiment with different systems on where to go with this and what the demands for proof you want.
One of my high school students, by the way, found a loop of area 19 with only one square.
19?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the record. Yeah.
Was it the one you shared with us last time?
Yeah.
Question?
But wouldn't it be easy for them to find a loop and think there is only one square because no one can find the second one? And you can
the crackers, the kids that go around trying to crack these, they become pretty good, and especially if you insist that they are reasonably sized.
because there is no way also for me to verify.
Yeah, I would, if I was,
the true one.
yeah, I would recommend that you definitely
He's
deal
gonna
with,
go do a bunch of different more processes.
you ensure that it's maybe a 7x7 is the amount of latitude that you give them, or 10x10, so that it's relatively small. And then you're going to also become pretty good at cracking these. And if you don't, then there will be some students in your class, guaranteed, they will become very, very good at cracking these. All you have to do is to say, congratulations, this child is one, da 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 da, and you're going to have all sorts of people trying to crack them. Yeah.
Isn't there online program already that checks it?
No, there's not an online program that checks it, and if it was, I'd delete it.